Today on the In All Kinds Weather forecast, a hat trick for Billy Napier and the Gator football program. Florida gets a three-piece on the recruiting trail. We'll talk about each one of those commitments and what they mean to the program on today's show. And welcome back to the In All Kinds of Weather forecast. I am your host, Neil Schulman. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at All Kinds Weather. Full list of social handles down below. Please go ahead, if you haven't already done so, like and subscribe to this video on YouTube. Please give us a 5-star rating and a nice review on Apple Podcasts. A big show today with big news. 3 different commitments for the Florida Gator football program. Joseph Mbatchou. I hope I pronounced that right. If I didn't, Joseph, please forgive me. We'll get used to it soon enough. An unrated, as of now, defensive lineman from Cameroon in the class of 2025, originally from Cameroon. Now he is in Loganville, Georgia. 4-star athlete Demetres Samuel, who flipped from Syracuse and who is reclassifying to 2025, and a 4-star 2026 safety in Devin Jackson. That is the haul that Billy Napier just pulled in. We're going to talk about all that in just a second. First, though, the All Kinds of Weather forecast is proudly sponsored by 401k Generation, the wealth management company that helps you invest today for your future tomorrow. Their team of advisors is committed to providing guidance and education for your 401k plan and its participants, and they also offer a range of enrollment solutions tailored to meet the unique needs of your company's 401k plan. Whether it's savings for your child's college, investment advice, or even your retirement, 401k Generation's team of advisors makes getting to know you their top priority. Their advisors will tailor a path to assist you in navigating life's financial milestones and reaching your financial goals. That is 401k Generation, building stronger futures one generation at a time. For more information, please contact them at 866-998-5879 or visit their website at 401kgeneration.com. So, we love our sponsors, but we really love the news we've gotten today. Joseph Mbatchou, we'll start there because football is won and lost in the trenches. And this kid's a bit of a mystery. There are 0 Power 5 or now Power 4, sorry, Pac-12 offers for him because he's never played a single snap of organized football. And yeah, you look at that and you go, okay, I don't know how excited I'm going to be about this. But there's a lot of upside. There's a lot of upside here. The experience with the game of football for Mbachou is literally just a spring season at Loganville High School in Georgia, but there is a lot of natural talent to be mined here. Originally born in Cameroon, he moved to the U.S. when he was just a toddler, but his sport of choice at first was soccer, and then as he got a little bit older, he chose basketball, and he's good at basketball. His size and his aggressive nature makes him a pretty good fit for the game. But he was encouraged to try out for football because of that size and aggression. And Florida's coaches took one look at him and made their move. They did not wait around. They decided that they could work with him. They said, you know what? We're going to go and grab the talent. We're going to go and grab the physical gifts that this kid has, and we'll figure out the football part later. Gerald Chapman is on record saying that he loves this kid's build at 6'6", 285, and would love the chance to work with him. And he said that he thinks he could line him up anywhere from the 3 technique to the edge. They just think that much of his natural athleticism, and they're just that excited to see exactly what they have here. So, we'll see. Again, no football in his background. This is a project. He is very, very raw, but Florida is banking on its ability to develop that raw talent and find a diamond in the rough here. The other 2 guys that Florida got today are more conventional. Demetres Samuel from Palm Bay. That's a really nice pickup for the Gators. A flip from the Syracuse Orangemen, or I think now they're just called the Orange now. Sorry to my Syracuse friends in New York, but you guys are so relevant. I don't even keep track of that. But regardless, Syracuse had this kid committed since March. Not anymore. He's got the Gator bloodline. That was working in his favor. He's a cousin of former Florida safety Marcus May from 2013 to 2016. And he's currently listed as a 26 athlete. He is expected to reclassify to 2025. That announcement, if it hasn't already been made, is going to be made very soon, we imagine. But for now, as it stands, as of this recording, he is the number 84 athlete in the 26 class. And let's give Will Harris some credit here because this is a nice pickup. He can fly in the secondary, which is probably where he's going to wind up. He's got the ATH tag. I think he's going to be a safety because the 4.65 40 speed is really impressive. Plus, he can hold his own in coverage. He's got great range. He's a really good set of ball skills with the ball in the air. And he's just a hawk. Like there are a lot of plays on that high school tape that show him covering a good amount of ground to go make a play happen. Now, he does need to grow. He's 6 feet and just 185. Definitely could not hurt for him to gain 10 more pounds of muscle, but there's a lot of promise here. And if he does reclassify, which again, as of this recording, has not happened, but he does plan to do, that does seem to be where this is going. And he gets into the program 1 year early, thanks to the job that we've seen Tyler Miles doing these days for the Gators in the strength program. By 2026, he could be a legitimate piece of the puzzle for Florida. And then there's Devin Jackson, a fringe 3-star, 4-star borderline prospect. Somehow, I don't know, the rankings got kind of messed up. He's a 3-star prospect according to 247, Rivals, ESPN, and On3, and yet the industry rankings have him as a 4-star. So make of that what you want. He does have offers from Georgia and LSU. After that, the quality of the offer kind of does fall off a shelf, but there's a lot to like about him. And as a 26 kid, he has 2 years to grow and develop. Of course, that also does mean that Florida now has to hold on to him for 2 years because that's how it goes in recruiting, but cross that bridge when we get to it. Anyway, he seems more than poised for a big breakthrough year in 24 as a junior at First Academy in Central Florida. He is 6'1", 195. Again, he just finished his sophomore year, so there's that extra year of time for him to fill out the frame, and he can play. He's not afraid to get dirty and make the physically uncomfortable hit, you know, the kind that make you have to really adjust your pads or cause bruising that aren't really the kind that feel too great for you the next day. No, doesn't care. Heat-seeking missile for Florida. I do think there's still a lot to be developed for him, but the upside is absolutely there. So that's the hat trick that Florida pulled off today. Shout out to my guy, Chris. He was all over this news, holding down the fort on the recruiting handle. That's at IAKOW recruiting. In fact, he's the one who tipped me off about this. I was at networking events and on vacation all the last week. I've had zero time to breathe. He's the one who tipped me off about this. So good job, Chris, for this. This is normally the point in the show where I talk about how the rankings have been adjusted as Florida keeps moving up the ranking list. I don't actually have that data at this time. I'm recording this before this actually breaks, to be completely transparent. With the new job I just took, this is the pocket of time I had to record the show, but we'll keep tabs on all the movement of the recruiting rankings as the summer progresses. And before we call it a show, several Gators have already won medals at the Paris Olympics. At the Paris Olympics for Team USA. Most notably swimmer Caleb Dressel. He's now got 8 Olympic gold medals. I don't think he's going to catch Michael Phelps, who has 23. That's going to be really difficult. But, on the other hand, Dressel is only 27. He could very easily get himself into double digits in this set of Olympics in Paris. And then we'll just see how long he's able to hang on. I don't think he catches Phelps, but he's definitely putting himself in the conversation for the Mount Rushmore of American swimmers. So congrats to Caleb on that. Keep it going. Go Gators, go USA in France. So that's our show. If you liked it, please be sure to like and subscribe on YouTube. Leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. Tell your friends that this is the show that keeps it respectful, but keeps it real while ensuring that you all stay up to date on everything Gators related. Until next time, in all kinds of weather, we all stick together for FLORIDA.